That grandmother, they are wicked. She's a witch. And I'm waiting to see if the son, Sir Brian Young, won't come out and address.
All of me enemy a come down now. Come down now, you a come down now. All of me enemy a come down now. Come down now, you a come down now. One by one, you a come down now. Come down now, you a come down now. All of me enemy.
Hey guys, welcome back to our next video. As you see by the title down below, what this video is all about. Boy, I mean, I know, but I go through it, but I'm hanging on. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Turn on your post notification bell so when I upload a video, you can be notified. It's been a minute. You understand? I don't really post anything really. You understand? I post church and I post what else. Think about the HIV situation where they say they find a cure. So if you have not yet watched those two videos, you can go do so after watching this one. So I don't know, I've been lackadaisical and posting recently. I don't know why, but me I take up about this morning, and because I saw rounds of videos and pictures of Adrianna's grandmother, I come to talk about that. You understand? Because me don't know. I go try and break it down. So yesterday I was on TikTok and I saw Haley, a screen recording of her speaking on a lot of things, and I also saw a recording of some aunt talking about Adrianna's grandmother, or I think it's Adrianna. I don't even know who the person is, but talking about Adrianna grandmother. And I want to let you guys listen, and then we're gonna talk afterwards. Some of you may have heard about it already, but some may not. So first and foremost, there's a screenshot that I took here of Louis Amika. Things that Adrianna grandmother lied about / did. I'm gonna read out those and then play some recording and we're gonna talk. So number one, it says the price for the pool. She said that she chose to leave Parika and come to Tushen because the pool at Parika wanted 3,000 per person. That's not true. No, I'm not living in Guyana. So whoever write this must have a reason why. You understand? So in this number one things, it would have shown that she already knew where she was going, but played it off then in a sense, allegedly, like they were going to that pool, but it was originally to go to Doubleday, right? Number two, it says she told her grandchildren to tell the police that they don't know anything and did not see anything. Now that's a little odd, because if you look in the pool, you can see kids were gathered around. So which police, though, come to think of it, which police would she be referring to? Because if the allegedly police are in on this and the building was set on fire by allegedly police, then which police these grandchildren would have talked to? You understand? Third, it says she took out a gag order preventing her 14-year-old granddaughter from speaking. Why would she do that? Now, I've been seeing that under a lot of my comments. That she took out this order on her 14-year-old, and that would raise a lot of eyebrows first and foremost, me not like to judge people, so me always give people the benefit of the doubt. And if you remember vividly in all my videos speaking about the grandmother, I did said that I don't think she would do it. However, you have family members that will do stuff like this. I even went on in one of the videos and I spoke about the aunt that did something to the niece and have the mother as put out missing person for the child while the aunt was in on some form of Good Friday sacrificing thingy. So I always try to speak in code some of the times to not bash persons or to make it like me a come off a people. You understand? Number 4, it says she said that she went looking for Adrianna first. In fact, it was Papi who first got up to look for my niece, and she turned and asked him, "Where you going? Sit down." But he insists that was how the search started. Stefan Young also told lies. I think Stefan Young is Adrianna's uncle, which is Sir Brian Young brother, and this grandmother is Sir Brian Young mother. It says, was this indeed a plan sacrifice, and did these people deliver my niece? So this is an aunt, my niece, to be sacrificed. So I am glad that this aunt came out and spoke about these things, because this is really heart rending. This is sick. This is me don't know, this past wickedness. Because if your own belly pain, your son that you brought into this world, give you a grandchild or grandchildren, and you see it fit to lay up this child as a offering, a sacrificial offering for wealth, you are sick, you are devious, you are evil. You understand? And may you never find peace. I remember I said that in one of my videos also. If I the grandmother involved, may they never find peace. Now, this is the recording that I came across, and I'm gonna play it, and then we're gonna talk. So here goes.
Amid growing public concerns over the death of 11-year-old Adrianna Young, her aunt, Amika Lewis, has taken to Facebook to question the circumstances surrounding her niece's disappearance and subsequent death at the Doubleday International Hotel pool in Tushin. In a strongly worded post, Lewis alleged inconsistency in the accounts provided by Adrianna's grandmother and other family members who were present at the time of the incident. She claimed the grandmother lied about the cost of an alternative pool, instructed other children to withhold information from the police, and imposed a gag order on a 14-year-old relative. Lewis also questioned why the grandmother reportedly discouraged an initial search for Adrianna. Accusing another relative, Stefan Young, of dishonesty, Lewis even went as far as to question whether her niece's death was part of a planned sacrifice, expressing deep mistrust of those who were with the child on the day she vanished. Adrianna was reported missing during a family outing on April 23rd and was found dead the next day in the hotel pool. The incident has sparked outrage and calls for a thorough investigation, with both local and international authorities now involved. Originally scheduled for May 5th, Adrianna's funeral was postponed due to the family's grief and need for clarity. It has been rescheduled for Sunday, June 22nd. The investigation remains active as the family continues to seek answers.
So now hear that. I also have one more that I want you guys to listen to. This will get out of hand. This will take a turn. This just a show how powerful this little girl death is, or unaliving is. Lord God,
11-year-old virgin to sacrifice, right? And just because she never had accepted Adrianna as her grandchild, she chose to give that child. The statement that the granddaughter gave to the police is that she saw and heard Stefan is the last person called Adrianna. I'll repeat that. Statement that the granddaughter, that the grandmother put the gag order on, gave to the police officer that she saw and she heard Stefan call Adrianna when Adrianna was going with Stefan into that building. He called her out of the pool. He went missing same time with her. If you look on Adrianna's face, well, I assumed because Didi's son had that rag over his shoulder, that could have been the rag that had the chlorine on it. And that could have been what he put on her nose to try to block her out with. And that would cause her face to have that kind of a discoloration. The one on her arms, that could have been the placer in the chlorine room. Which hotel get jars of chlorine open out just like that? And there's supposed to be a facility where you have persons coming there. Make these things make sense. Stefan at the door, Stefan was the one was supposed to get rid of Adrianna's body. And only God gotta come down and tell me it's not so. It was Adrianna's body in that suitcase. Now, if he was flying the road with speed and police stopped him, he could have said, oh, my little cousin got missing and I'm going to look for her. Because remember, they already put out a report that she went with a car. So he was the one to get rid of the body. How is it possible that the mother rent a house for so much money right now, right after Adrianna died? Poor woman. Where you get the money from? And all these evidence guy and the police force get, and the president of the country, and all they're gonna cry like a dog. They're gonna bark before they're dead. They're gonna bark before they're dead, before they close their eyes, and everybody that got hands to do with it will confess before they're dead. That's all I have to say. I think I'm gonna just ease up a little bit because
my sis.
This thing is just
the one you had. If what I am hearing allegedly is so, that grandmother they are wicked. She's a witch. And I'm waiting to see if the son, Sir Brian Young, won't come out and address it. Because how can you have a grandchild or grandchildren and you never like that one, they say you give up that one? And why would you tell your next granddaughter not to talk? And you know who, because that's what I was saying, you know. I think in the last video that I did, I said it has to be somebody who she know. If make she just literally come out of the pool and not tell nobody. Because her aunt, Amika, said that if Adrianna was going up the stairs, I want to come downstairs to go outside to play, she would ask, she would have said, Auntie, can I do this? Can I do that? So obviously, because Adrianna knows this person, the person called her out the pool. No need to tell the grandmother and the next family members that were there. No need to do that because as somebody she used to call her out. Somebody she used to, she follow. And this same Stefan Young, allegedly, is the person that they say used to work there or being a selector there or something like that. So in no place. No. And then you, the grandmother, poor woman, rent one place for over how much, $1,000 million or something like that? At the expense of your granddaughter's life, your own belly pain, your son, daughter? No, man. I am just gonna rest this right here. Anything arise, I will be coming back. No, man. Persons has been saying why the grandmother so quiet, why the grandmother so this, why the grandmother so that. I just didn't want to come out and say this or that. You understand? Sometimes you have to give people the benefit of the doubt. But mighty God. Yes, on the video when she was speaking with the mother and the aunt and she was there talking to the news team, I saw the tension. I saw the tension. How she spoke about Adrianna, I just didn't want to. You know, a little girl just dead. I mean, I want to figure spin pan the family. You understand me? But I saw the tension. I saw it. And I say, you know what? Me just a wait. This is so sad. So sad. That you allegedly, if so, you take your son first child for what, money in your old age. Guys, please remember to like, subscribe, comment and share. Turn on your post notification bell so when I upload a video you can be notified. Love you guys. Mwah.
Hey, you know this is Richard Stevens, Tashdell White Faster. Make sure you subscribe. That's where you get great content. If you check it out, you'll be blessed.